It's the week after Thanksgiving, and LMU students and staff members alike have flocked to the Burns Recreation Center to work off their holiday flab. Fitness experts recommend getting back on the treadmill or hitting the weights immediately, as opposed to taking an exercise hiatus during the holiday season. However, it's important to remember that moderation will show more results than overexertion, which can ultimately lead to muscle fatigue. Regular exercise is vital to our health. An unused muscle may shrink to less than half its usual size within a few weeks. Customized workouts using special resistance equipment can minimize the changes in muscle structure and function. Resistance training can increase the ratio of muscle to fat in our bodies, which offers several benefits. Weight training increases muscle strength and bone density, lowers blood pressure, decreases the risks of developing arthritis, osteoporosis, and diabetes, and is even associated with improved self-esteem. Unfortunately, excessive or improper workouts can lead to joint injuries or muscle strain. What are the most common injuries people sustain while working out?
So probably the two most common injuries are the knees and the low back.
And how are those injuries sustained?
Due to poor coordination and poor perceptive connection between mind and body, and also weak core.
Okay, and can any of these injuries be prevented by stretching or?
Flexibility is one of them,
Okay.
using a foam roller or stretching, PNF stretching, and also strengthening the core, which most people don't realize how to do, and not realizing that the core is not just the abs, but also the back, the rectus spinae, the glutes, and the legs.
Okay.
One hand out. You're gonna
This is the Core-tastic Abs class at the Burns Rec Center. To develop a strong core, one can strengthen his or her abdominals by performing the following exercises.
Bringing those legs up, down.
Crunches and planks target the rectus abdominis, internal oblique, external oblique, and transverse abdominis.
Couple more. In 5, 4, last 3.
Contraction of these muscles decreases the size of the abdominal cavity and increases the pressure inside. These actions help press air out of the lungs during forceful exhalation and aid in the movements of defecation, urination, vomiting, and childbirth. Strong abdominals also promote good posture.
In 10.
This exercise, which is known as a shoulder press, targets the deltoid muscles, which are responsible for abducting the arms and extending or flexing the humerus. The kneeling one-arm row targets the latissimus dorsi, the rhomboid major, and the teres muscles, all of which are responsible for rotating, flexing, or abducting the arm. The reverse fly targets the rhomboid major. Strengthening the muscles of the upper and lower back are key to preventing back pain in the future.
Hi, I'm Alexis, also known as Pinky. I teach Turbo Kick and Absolute Core at the gym, 4:30s and 5:30s on Thursdays, and I also teach Brazilian Booty. To work your glutes, you'd want to contract the muscles in your butt, switching from fast to slow. Fast to slow in a rhythmic motion. Also, another thing you can do is leg lifts. Now the advantage of this is you're not only working your butt, but you're also working your legs and a little bit of your abs. And finally, get on the floor here. We'll do some hip extensions, and you can either put a weight right here behind your knee or not and lift. And make sure you're always squeezing your butt, no matter what you do.
This machine, which is called a hip abductor, targets the adductor longus and the adductor magnus, which both take part in adducting, flexing, and rotating the thighs laterally. During resistance training, one should perform multiple repetitions with lower weights to avoid tearing muscle fibers. Muscle strain can also be prevented by slowly pressing weight, whether you are abducting, adducting, flexing, or extending. One can perform various stretches to increase flexibility. Stretching is intended to prevent injuries such as a pulled muscle. Contrary to popular belief, stretching should not be done prior to a workout. Traditional static stretches, like the ones I demonstrate here, are those that hold an extended position with tension for a longer period of time and can cause the muscles to tighten rather than relax. Stretching a cold muscle before warming up can contribute to pulled and torn muscles, and therefore one can increase flexibility and avoid injury by stretching at the end of their workout. Each position should be maintained from 10 to 30 seconds. Key muscles include deltoids, muscles of the upper, middle, and lower back, hamstrings and quadriceps, gastrocnemius and soleus, biceps, and triceps.
Yeah, I heard that.
Our core muscles are responsible for posture and support. These muscles keep us upright whether we are standing, sitting, or riding a bike, and their contraction supports the body during strenuous activities and prevents us from faltering under additional weight or pressure. A strong core protects the body from injury. Exercising one's muscles increases their size, strength, efficiency, and resistance to fatigue. One should exercise at least 30 minutes every day to maintain a strong core.